Well, hello, and welcome to the AntiShowShow.
Children of Earth?
Greetings, adults of Earth as well.
Oh, yeah, I guess we can let them in.
Because this channel is not meant for children. We have to click that every time for YouTube's.
I hate that. I feel like we could foster in some very impressionable youth.
Some really cool kids.
Yeah, they would be cool, I feel like, yeah.
They'd have to be awesome, and they'd have to have a good sense of humor. And I guess a lot of our humor is infantile, so maybe they would be going
I don't
in.
think our humor would be too far over them.
It wouldn't be too far off, not even a little bit. So hello and welcome to AntiShowShow. We're doing pretty good. We've had a good week so far.
Yeah, this has been our best week for the show yet. This has been a really good one.
It's been fire. We've hit our stride a little bit. We've got the thumbnails on point. We got some vids coming out, and we don't even have shorts out yet, and that's on the horizon.
I'm excited about the shorts. I think that's going to be a real good one for us.
Yeah, millions of views, billions upon billions of views.
I completely agree.
Yeah.
You know what needs to be said though with that?
What's that?
I think it's time to zin.
You're gonna
zin.
It's time. You're gonna zin already. I'm not doing it yet.
That's the tip, just to see how she feels.
Just throw it in.
How was your week, Ben, sir?
My week was actually pretty good. I had some really productive work, made some good monies. I'm gonna plan a movie night for this Sunday. Gonna watch The Never-Ending Story with some coworkers.
That's not bad. You know, I've actually never seen that before.
Oh, it's super dark. Is
it really?
It was a kids movie back when adults made kids movies for like themselves.
Oh, that was such a good era.
Yeah,
everything was like a subtle dark banger.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I love that shit.
Yeah, the undertones were just like deep and dark, and it's like, oh, this is veiled Catholicism or something.
You know what freaked me out? The Labyrinth.
Oh, Labyrinth is great.
Yeah, when I saw that, dude, I was like a grown man already.
Labyrinth is a good one.
Yeah, it was solid, but I was like, man, this would scare me as a kid.
You would love Never-Ending Story, I think.
Really? That's the one with that big white snow thing, right?
Yeah, it's called a luck dragon.
That was what I was thinking.
Falcor the luck dragon.
Oh, that's that guy who tries to kill Batman, I think.
He tries to kill bullies.
Oh, really?
He throws them in dumpsters.
Oh, geez.
Yeah, I kind of ruined the end of the movie.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Oh, well, I'll still give it.
It doesn't matter. It's not.
You know what pulled me into that?
What's that?
Remember Stranger Things when they start singing Never-Ending Story?
Yeah.
I was kind of a banger.
Yeah,
kind of a banger.
Well, I love the song, and like the people singing it are straight out of like Bowie's Fever Dreams.
That's such a hard song to sing too. The notes in that are foolish. Yeah, no, they're not easy.
Yeah, we don't want to get stricken, but yeah. So Never-Ending Story this week. It's going to be pretty cool. Some of the news stuff I think is pretty crazy. That Trump wanted to change the Gulf of Mexico to Gulf of America. And then
did it happen?
No, I don't think he can do it.
Oh, really? I was very curious if it already happened.
Maybe. Hey, whatever. I don't think you can change maps like that. I don't think you can just like, I know you had an atlas, but guess what? It's fucking wrong.
Get the new version.
Hey, this one's Trump stamp approved. Hey, get maps where everything says Trump. There was that, and then the Elon salute thing where he did the Heil. And I
saw that everywhere.
Oh, and he's saying like from my heart or some shit.
Yeah, I don't know. It's a tough sell. That's a hard hole to dig out of. Yeah, no.
From your heart? Maybe you're talking about something else from your heart.
Yeah,
maybe you have you're just thinking about some other groups you want to
yeah, no. Like I said, I like Elon. That is a tough one to get out of. Between that and the gaming drama, he's just fine.
Well, the gaming just put me over the edge. The Heil, I was like, give or take, who knows? Some people say like, oh, it's because he's kind of autistic. He's on the spectrum, so like he's just awkward, and so he's trying to do things that have a good message. But I'd say like so much awkward. Really, right now it feels like a lot of Nazi.
No, I agree. It's a tough sell.
It's a tough sell to really seem so terrible so often. But hey, fuck it. He's the richest man in the world, right?
Which is nuts. I only found that out like last week.
Yeah, so much money. Yeah, you make... Okay, I don't care as much about that. I do like the gaming stuff. check out our Elon Musk gaming video.
I feel like that was a good video. Kevin was at his finest with the thumbnail.
Yeah, thumbnail Fire City for thumbnails. We're kind of hitting it out of the park when it comes to thumbnails.
Fun.
We're doing the thing. We're getting nasty. We're keeping it real. Okay, so I think we should get into this week's stories. What do you say? Okay, here we go. Boo, boo, boo. Here it is. Okay, so lead in for this first story. You want to tell us about it?
Billy?
This is Billy.
See, this Billy thing is wild to me because, I saw him on Rogan and thought, like, wow, what a well-spoken guy. He seems cool. And then it kind of, the episode went out. It was normal.
Yeah.
And then I saw something the other day, and it seems like everything he said on Rogan just wasn't true.
Yeah, it seems like kind of some of the things he'd been saying for a long time seem to be false. And remember, take a chance to like and subscribe to the channel. But here is Mr. I keep calling him Ben Carlson, but it's Billy Carson. It's Billy Carson. Here he is. Billy boy, oh Billy boy. Adam Sandler fan here. Okay.
Fans call him the biggest threat to Christianity, and he calls himself,
guess what, guys? I'm one of the foremost world leader in the knowledge on ancient texts and tablets.
One of the foremost world leader.
Billy Carson recently faced a challenge like never before, a debate with Wes Hoff, a Christian scholar and historian, and afterwards, Billy reportedly showed up to the producer's house at 2:30 a.m. demanding that the footage not be released.
And maybe looking for some booty.
Yeah, that's such a crazy thing to do.
Yeah, what are you doing? Hey, 2:30 in the morning, let's go to the producer's house. Maybe something productive will happen.
So funny is for me, I'm a night owl.
Yeah.
I would be like wide awake.
You'd be like, hey, I'm in the middle of a round of MLB The Show.
Yeah, I'm playing MLB The Show, dude.
Yeah, right now I'm in the 9th inning.
Yeah.
Hey, we're going to go into overtime, guys. We're going to extra innings. It's not overtime in baseball, whatever. I don't care.
And if you haven't heard about this debate yet, there's a reason for that.
In the wake of the interview, Billy Carson has asked that the recording not be released. In my personal opinion, the conversation did not go well for Billy, though.
So the debate started off with Billy's argument that Jesus was never crucified, which, of course, if true, that means that Christianity is false.
In my video.
So we're also saying that this guy in 2000 whatever is disproving basically what, because people before like TV and stuff, they just read the Bible.
Yeah, no,
like
true.
that. All those people, all their entire lives, everything they devoted to. No, I found some shit.
And then this guy just pops out of the tree like some kind of Keebler elf.
Yeah. Hey, that's a call. Remember that Keebler elf comment for our next video. Remember that. Hey, that's in your back pocket is Keebler elf. Okay, now we know that. We got a couple of zingers that are just sitting there waiting.
Oh, no.
Okay, here we go. Back to Ben. No, Billy.
And if you listen to the podcast, according to the Sinai Bible, Jesus wasn't crucified in that Bible. And that Bible predates the King James Version of the Bible. And the text there actually is about 12 to 14,000 differences between the Sinai Bible and the King James Version of the Bible, which came much later. And then also one of the things that were interesting is that they discovered the book of Jesus' wife, which is at the Harvard Seminary, which according to some scholars, that's a little controversial, but they claim that this is an accurate record that Jesus may have even been married, which then, adds more, if that's true, it adds more to the hypothesis that maybe he wasn't crucified.
So basically,
okay, man, that's a lot to digest.
Yeah, I was about to say that's a lot to take in.
It's his thesis statement, so I couldn't really edit it down any more than I did. He has basically 3 fucking points, and we're gonna hear more about him.
Acknowledge how bad I spilled.
You
water
spilled so much. Oh man, we see it on the screen.
Yeah,
and it's
I
bad.
look like Kim Kardashian after that Ray J video.
Oh
It's
man,
just a disaster.
This is horrible. You're like Bonnie Blue.
Yeah, I am.
Man, look at Lily Phillips over here.
Yeah, no,
all right, I know more porn actresses' names.
Yeah, we've learned a lot
because of these fucking videos. Okay, let's get back to the Christianity video that we're covering after we covered these porn star things.
he's saying that this alleged Sinai Bible doesn't claim that Jesus was crucified and that it predates the King James Version of the Bible.
When you say the Sinai Bible, what are you referring to specifically?
It's the biblical text that was written. It made it into you can actually look it up on Amazon. It's a Bible called, I have a version at home.
He's saying it's like he's all sleepy and shit too.
When you refer to the Sinai Bible, would you be referring to Codex Sinaiticus? Like the codex that comes... Okay.
So the reason why Wes is asking him this is because there's no such thing as the Sinai Bible, apart from a title that someone on Amazon gave it for a copy of it that they were selling.
I actually have.
And there's this whole thing.
Right out.
There's this whole thing. He's like, I got it on Amazon.
Got him.
He's like, here we go.
Real quick.
Yeah.
Can we acknowledge Corey? That's hilarious. He said this podcast needs more oil. Do you know what that's in reference to? It's a Casey Rocket bit. It's like the
More
wildest
oil?
bit I've ever seen.
Really? Okay, I got no idea what that means. But I think it needs more oil too, because we need to have less dependency on other countries. Let's do it.
I have a facsimile. So I have a photocopy that was done by the British Library of Codex Sinaiticus that I work with in my office. So I have it here. And the Codex Sinaiticus in particular is just a Greek, it's a 4th century Greek manuscript. It comes from approximately between 325 and 350 AD. And its text of the Gospels reads almost identical to the modern Greek text that we develop translations from.
But even more devastating,
when you say that it denies the crucifixion or that the crucifixion isn't there, I mean, I can go on right now, Codex Sinaiticus, and I can look up the end of, say, Matthew 27. Where it has Jesus being crucified, and that's in Codex Sinaiticus, or the.
Okay, and in Christian language, that's boom in your face.
Got dunked right on him to pull it out immediately.
Yeah, you done got.
You know what that reminds me of? You remember that video that said, "Somebody call an ambulance"? Not for me though. And that's 100% this circumstance.
We gotta get a repository. And remember, if you're watching the videos, please send us any stories that you find fun and you'd like us to be talking about as well.
Oh yeah, that'd be really fun.
Yeah. All right, back to Billy Ben.
John 19. In
your face, John 19.
Now, if it isn't clear by now, this is devastating for Billy's career.
Wasn't that the Stone Cold Steve Austin?
I think so.
Wes decides to ask Billy to pull it up online so that way they can verify it together. And then Billy says that he wants to make sure he has the right version. But I'm not even sure what he means by right version, because there's only one version, the one that Billy has referred to countless times over the last few years, which is why you won't find a single scholar on the planet that agrees with Billy or has any idea what he's talking about here.
The text where I was referencing, actually, I misquoted there. It's the Gospel of Barnabas.
And he's made this exact claim.
It's the Gospel of Barnabas.
Bring Barnabas into it.
Yeah.
But if he really did misquote his
do you think that like Sinai and Barnabas sound alike?
Not even remotely close.
How did he get those two confused?
Oh, he's backpedaling. He's a politician.
Like, wait. I thought it was Barnabas.
Yeah, no, he's hitting that Deion Sanders backpedal.
Hey, what's some obscure that I don't think this guy... Ooh, and look at the pause for this guy.
Oh, yeah, I like it.
Zombie eyes.
In there.
Reference, then we would expect for him to quote the Sinai Bible or the Book of Barnabas when he makes the argument against the crucifixion.
I'll give you one big translation that's off, is they say, Jesus was crucified.
Whoa.
Well, it doesn't exist in the Sinai Bible.
What happened?
It doesn't exist in the Book of Barnabas.
This shows that he's been undeniably misleading people with this claim. But I'm sure that we could all overlook this mistake if the point about the Book of Barnabas still stands, right?
The Gospel of Barnabas is a really interesting document because it is a known forgery. And I think a bigger problem is that the Gospel of Barnabas actually paraphrases Dante's Inferno. Never mind the fact that we don't have any evidence of it prior to the 14th century, and none in any other language other than Middle Age Italian and Spanish.
The actual biblical
That's such a burn. That's such a burn. It's like, hey,
dude, he's just killing him.
Yeah, what you're referring to is literally like 1,100 years late.
I haven't seen a blowout this bad since Seattle beat the Broncos in that Super Bowl. Oh. This is just a disaster.
This is pretty wild. This is great.
They reference the crucifixion and go back to the 2nd century. So that means it's impossible for Billy to be correct about this, since he cites the Sinai Bible that goes back to the 4th century and does reference the crucifixion. And the Book of Barnabas is more than 1,000 years later than the biblical manuscripts that we have.
It's a known forgery. I mean, no one's referring to the Gospel of Barnabas as anything other than.
If you say it's a known forgery and you're an expert, I'm going to go with that. Let's talk about the Old Testament a little bit.
But sadly, it seems that Billy didn't have a response to the facts that Wes pointed out. He instead tried to move to the Old Testament, but Wes wasn't going to let him off the hook that easily.
Let's talk about the Old Testament a little bit and leading up into the New Testament.
Well, hold on, because do you mind if I address the Gospel of Jesus' wife?
Sure, go ahead.
So oftentimes what happens is that the text of the Gospel of Jesus' wife is kind of paralleled with the Gospel of Philip.
Okay.
Can I just say one thing?
Yeah, about Philip?
No, I know this guy's tone. He's about to just end him.
Yeah, he's like,
whenever
I
a white guy,
let you know that like in the future, what you really should be doing, and then it's boom, dropping a hammer.
Whenever a white guy raises pitch on you, you're about to get hit with an avalanche of information.
And like when he gets super extra polite, like look, you know how many push-ups this guy does? Like he has so much unbridled energy waiting to unleash.
Christian McCaffrey over here is about to tear this guy up.
This Christian McCaffrey. Christian McCaffrey.
Which mentions that Mary Magdalene, that Jesus would kiss Mary Magdalene on the mouth. The reason we know it's also not legitimate is because we can tie it directly to not copying from an ancient text, but actually copying from an online.
What people really don't tell you is that he kissed everybody on the mouth.
Oh, geez, he's like my neighbor.
Yeah, just like open mouth, lip kiss, to the leper, to, Peter, Paul, and Mary.
Oh, geez, all three of them.
All of them.
Version of the Gospel of Thomas in a PDF form. And the mistake on that PDF form was copied into the text that was borrowed in the phraseology of Jesus' wife.
So unless Billy literally doesn't do any research, there's no doubt in my mind that Billy's aware of these facts. So the real question is, how is he going to refute these facts and respond to the claims?
I don't know anybody in the field of papyrology, paleography, historiography, who actually refers to these documents as being legitimate.
That's fair enough. I can respect that. So let's go into the Old Testament a little bit.
And to make
let's get back to that Old Testament, dog.
To any of these claims. So at this point in the debate, Wes has successfully refuted every claim that Billy made with facts that anyone watching this video can easily go verify. So now we're all starting to see why Billy worked so hard to keep this video off of the internet. But after having all of his claims on the New Testament utterly demolished,
why he was trying to get that booty call.
Billy once again tries to pivot the conversation to a place where he seems to feel more confident in his research, the Old Testament.
Genesis is a much smaller version of a much bigger story, but it's literally almost word for word from the Enuma Elish.
Have you read the Enuma Elish?
Yeah.
Enuma Elish?
Oh, he got him with the pronunciation.
Sure. Do you mind summarizing the content of the creation account in the Enuma Elish?
Sure.
Okay, so he's about to summarize this thing. I'm telling you, this thing was like 5 times longer than what it is, it's already going to be off the rails crazy.
I can only imagine. You knew when he corrected him on the pronunciation.
Yeah. Have you ever read the Enuma Elish?
Yeah, he's waiting.
Enuma Elish?
He's waiting.
Yeah, there was an umlaut in that word somewhere.
The Enuma Elish is
still says it wrong.
The summary of it is that it really gives us an account, which is crazy, an astronomical account of the creation of our solar system. It talks about planets and moons gaining specific orbits around the sun. It talks about a huge planet named Tiamat. And then there talks about a nemesis of sorts. The name was changed to Marduk. Marduk is in the Jewish American Library, in the biblical text, in the Torah, and so forth. Marduk wanted to be the destroyer, so Marduk is the one that during its next orbit towards Tiamat, crashed into Tiamat and destroyed Tiamat.
So that's where Marvel got it.
I think so.
Did you know about Tiamat?
Oh no,
in the Marvel universe, it is it's a celestial being that was going to erupt out of the earth and destroy the world, but got stopped by the.
Oh, he's spoiling the movie.
No, this is some old movie. What's it called? The Celestials or the I don't know. It was the flop right after the pandemic.
Oh,
or maybe during the pandemic.
She-Hulk?
No, something like that. Very close, but yeah, Tiamat's where the MCU is going to get adamantium. So I'm pretty sure this is also a Marvel video.
Is that what that guy needed in the Dallas Buyers Club? What's adamantium?
Adamantium, not Dallas Buyers Club related, but I do like where your head's at. And yeah, no AIDS, but it was what Wolverine had grafted to his bones. It's an unbreakable metal, so it's part of why he's such a badass.
Oh. I see you. I see
Yeah,
you.
super healing. You can get adamantium grafted to your skin.
Thrown towards the sun, and some were thrown towards the inner Oort cloud, towards the outer edge of the solar system, gained a very strange orbit around our sun, where we see that Saturn and I believe Neptune switch places. Uranus is flipped on its side.
What are the actual kind of parallels there that you're looking to? Because as someone who's read both, as
somebody who's read both of the things that you're referring to, I think you're fucking wrong, bro.
So ready, dude. Anytime this guy says anything,
he's like, "Do you know how many pull-ups I did before this, bro?
Yeah.
Do you have any idea how like swole my traps are, bro?"
And parallels, I actually, and this is the majority of ancient Near Eastern scholarship with me, think that Genesis chapter 1 is actually an apologetic against documents like
no apologies.
So what are the parallels there?
Separated the waters from the waters, for example. That's in the Enuma Elish, and that's also in the biblical text.
And as polite, simply couldn't hold back his amusement at this point.
Okay, that I would agree is a parallel. The only reason I highlight that is that if you're making this the argument, because if you brought it up, and I mean this with all due respect, there are superficial parallels. I would agree. You know, the separation of the water, the concept of the earth being formless and void. That's also in the Enuma Elish.
There are certain words that they utilize that let me know that they copied it from that text. Like, for example,
so what words?
Separating the water from the waters, the void, the earth being void.
And then Billy seems to change his argument to say that there were some sentences that were copied, even though he can only provide part of one, and Wes gave him the other one. So we're barely even 30 minutes into the debate at this point, and so far, Wes has completely dismantled every single piece of evidence that Billy has brought forth, and the rest of the debate continues to go on just like this. And by the way, there were countless copyright claims being filed to protect Billy to have the videos taken down, but it seems now that there's so many clips surfacing that the videos are now being left alone. But I think it's now clear why Billy wanted to keep this debate off the internet so badly. He wasn't capable of providing any evidence for any of his claims that he's been teaching for years.
Oh,
my big takeaway from this is got him.
Got him.
He lit him. Yeah, he lit him up.
Yeah, sorry, Billy boy.
I heard a wild thing about Billy too when he was like a kid.
What's that?
He said he saw like an alien spacecraft.
He saw an alien.
Yeah,
well, that's pretty cool.
Yeah, and he was saying he like came in and told his mom about it, and that's like what got him into this.
Really?
So I was like all in. I was like, oh, that's awesome. This guy seems cool.
Bro sees aliens.
Yeah, and now I'm like, I don't know about that one.
Yeah, not a fan anymore.
No, he seems. I think he's off the preservation.
Off the preservation,
yeah, at this point,
or the reservation.
Yeah.
Either way, you should be in a refrigerator. So that's a pretty wild story, but I don't think I care too much about it. Because when he first started getting on stuff and he was like talking about how it's all related and it's all connected to ancient civilization and ancient apocalypse and all that Graham Hancock shit, I thought I was kind of down for it. But
I was too.
I think he's just like, a bandwagoner boy.
Yeah, that's kind of how I feel. I feel like nothing he says is true anymore. So I like kind of lost momentum.
Yeah, no integrity. No integrity, broski.
I agree.
Sorry, in your face, dude.
Dunked on him.
Yeah, dunked on your face. Sorry. Remember, like and subscribe.
Please.
Okay, so our next story.
This one is a interesting one for me.
So our next story this week, our friend Brandon here, he does stand-up comedy. He, tells you guys about some of his shows here and there, and he got on the world's most popular live podcast, Kill Tony.
Like the worst set of my career at that point.
One of the worst minutes ever. He had time for 3 jokes, I believe. And I think he got done early. I don't know if we have a timer. I might run it. No, we're going to pause and stuff. But I think he ran early from it. But, despite that, there was a lot of success within the interview.
Oh, yeah. Once I could catch my breath, I was different. But they ran me over there. I was on 0, and I could not breathe.
It was... And it did take some moments of recovery.
Oh yeah, no,
but Tony immediately got into you.
Yeah, no, they went for me pretty harsh here.
But also, I think Tony really enjoyed just your presence. So let's give this a shot.
Quick preface. This is my first time seeing this.
Oh, yeah, no shit.
I never watched any of this. It was a huge low light for me personally because I had made such a gaffe.
Yeah,
but
like, kind of a big opportunity
but
to shit the bed a little bit.
But I felt like I saved it well enough, and I knew like as soon as me and Kevin started the show, it would probably get brought up at some point.
That eventually we're going to have to do this. So let's check it out. Here it is.
It'd be so painful for me.
Your next bucket pull, ladies and gentlemen, goes by the name of Brandon Michael. And here we go.
I'm going to give you guys
Can we pause it right there?
I just took 2.
I'm telling you right now, like the second I grabbed that mic, confidence at a 10.
Yeah.
The second I went to speak and realized I didn't have my breath under me, pure fear. Like in the most just visceral form. And quick side note, before I had got pulled, they made me run like a block and a half over. I was at the back of the bar. I get up here. I go, dude, I cannot breathe. They hand me a water. I go, how long do I have before I go up? He said like, oh, the last guy had 5 to 10 minutes. Guys, I took 1 sip. And I heard Tony telling that guy that was his time. I had maybe 10 seconds back there.
The interview prior must have been cut short.
Oh.
So then we got you. Okay, so we've got his first joke. He's in the middle of if I'm a little off.
You're watching the plane descend.
A little shaky up here. I apologize in advance.
Yeah, so basically his first joke is sorry, if I'm a little shaky, I took a couple of baby aspirin.
Yeah, I did.
So I wanted to tell you in advance.
Yeah.
And it gets 0 response from the audience.
Nothing. They weren't home.
A fun fact about me, I can't really smoke weed. No matter how hard I try, 2 puffs in, I immediately start feeling like Forrest Whitaker's left eye.
Hey, but you look at the Mr. Gonzalez, he was like, okay, that's not bad.
Dude, I'm not used to hearing myself in such a broken tone. Usually I really live off confidence.
Yeah.
And it was just not here this day.
There's no confidence. And you can
dude.
see occasionally Brandon will like kind of twitch.
Oh, yeah, that's me praying for air.
And it's also you going through pain.
Oh, it's the worst. This was brutal for me.
Physical pain. Okay, let's see some more.
Alcohol is even worse. I don't think I've had enough hardship to properly enjoy my alcohol. But I think for me, more it's the taste. The other day I had my first IPA. It was so dark I had to chase it down with a child support payment.
Hanging on for dear life, dude. And that's a bit that does so well when it's in a normal cadence.
It's
just
so rough.
So bad.
So rough.
So I can't wear plaid. I've noticed that. Yeah. The other day I went on a work dinner to Benihana. They sat us at a table full of lesbians. At the end of the picture, or at the end of the dinner, we took a picture. I couldn't find myself. That's my time, though. I appreciate you guys. Thank you.
Yeah, dude, I mean, just gasping. I could not breathe. But I will say at this point, I don't, like, I've had a bad set before.
Yeah.
I'm like, if these guys just give me a chance and talk shit, I'll be able to catch my breath. And by the grace of God, they tried to immediately.
Well, there's a little bit of an edit right here, so let's just let it play out for a sec.
Holy shit.
That's my time, though. I appreciate you guys. Thank you.
Possibly more amphibian somehow.
Brandon,
so yeah, I wanted to just give you that little moment at the end of your set where just everything falls out of you.
That's how it felt. I was like, oh no.
Just your hopes and dreams were crushed. Oh man, that's great. Okay.
Michael, how are you, bud?
Good. How are you, Tony? If I seem out of breath, I ran over here. And this body is
out of breath, I ran here. If I seem a little shaky, I took baby aspirin. If these jokes don't work, it's because my sense of humor's off.
Accurate.
You're like the excuse guy.
What can I say?
What can I say that I haven't said 1,000 times before? Tony, if you didn't like that line, it's because I had a Gatorade at lunch.
I will say, though,
that's a solid little joke.
Yeah, he's doing solid, but as he's talking shit, I'm able to start breathing.
Yeah,
and I'm able to start gathering myself.
And you got a nice little smile right now.
Oh, yeah, I look like it. It's terrifying.
Friggin' Pennywise the Clown over here.
Hey, Georgie.
He's like a Jewy red band. Get it together, Cox.
Okay, so here's where it gets a little rough.
Sucker.
That means a lot coming from Chris Christie. I appreciate that. Thank you, sir.
Wait, which one?
Can we pause that right there? I will go to my grave. Reddit defended me on this.
Yeah, and that's a perfect place to have you.
They put him right next to Chris Christie. It was identical. They looked like the same guy, and Tony completely shit on me for it. I am going to talk with Tony one day about this particular situation.
About this particular moment, that he really did look like that. Okay, that's so fucking funny.
I guess we're at the wrong.
Who was that directed towards?
I was just
Russell Peter. You called Russell
shit.
Peters Chris?
He's a Blue Jays fan too. I revoke that statement. I apologize.
Oh my!
I apologize. And I just had that little. I apologize. But then you're going to come back.
I'm starting to. The confidence is building, gentlemen.
Yeah.
My goodness.
Are you blind too?
I didn't see he was turned at an angle.
Oh, I wanted to know, were you wearing contacts for this?
Yeah, but the thing is, like,
I was wondering if you actually were blind for it.
No, I was so, like, focused on, like, the fact that I could not breathe.
Yeah.
That I never gave a fuck about who was on the panel.
Yeah.
And then as soon as he talked shit, like, I knew I had a bad set. I was like, oh, whatever.
Yeah.
And then when somebody was talking shit, that roast comic comes out of you. And I was like, who's this guy? Chris Christie?
I'm going to get you, motherfucker. Yeah. Okay, let's check it out.
I'm not Bill Nye, the looks around the corner guy. I didn't know.
Crazy roast joke.
So you like athletics, but you don't actually do athletics.
I was actually quite an athlete back in the day. Let the
What
record
kind of athlete were you? Catcher?
I was a quarterback. You would never know. Now I know.
You were a quarterback?
I can throw a pea through.
I love that he said a catcher.
Oh, you did it right before the punchline, too. Good job.
Shut up. I can fucking run it back. You suck. Okay, here we go.
An athlete were you? Catcher?
I was a quarterback. You would never know. Now I know.
You were a quarterback?
I can throw a pea through a Cheerio. I'm telling you, no question about it. What can I say? You said it, not me, Tony.
What can I say? You're full of catchphrases. You could throw a pea through a Cheerio.
Oh, yeah, with one eye closed and my pinky behind my back. I'm telling you.
How much you want to make a bet I can throw a football over the mountains?
Holy shit. So you went from quarterback to quarter pounders real fucking
I wish I could disagree. I'm going to be honest.
I wish I could disagree with you, Tony, but I can't. I goddamn did. I stopped playing sports and I started eating a lot. But that doesn't mean that back in my day I wasn't doing something special. I'll tell you right now, and I'll say it again, and I'll say it 1,000 times before, and then I'll tell you. And you'll see one day you're going to shit your
Can you pause it real quick? When he's doing that, I cannot express to you how much it's building my confidence.
Yeah.
Because as he's going, I'm able to just sit there and breathe and wait for him to give me an opening.
Yeah, and just
it
was sit in the pocket.
He was saving my life. I know for him, he's like killing here, but this was really building my confidence.
And these were fire.
No, they were solid. He was on his game for sure.
Yeah, it was fun.
See that I'm telling you the absolute truth, and there's nothing about it that I wouldn't change for the world. And if I did change it, I'd change it back 1,000 times over. And if I did that, you wouldn't even know. You are out of control. That's actually the sound that I hear in my head after every single one of my lines. It's absolutely incredible, and you can't spell incredible without credible, and that's what I am, Tony.
Hey, you would be amazed.
You would be amazed, Tony. I'll tell you this. I'll tell you this right now, Tony. I know what you're thinking. Tony, no, Tony, no. I know what you're thinking right now. But let me tell you something. I could throw a pee-pee through a Cheerio. I'll absolutely get laid with anyone, anytime, anything, and I'll tell you this. Once you go with me, you never go back to anything. We have a catchphrase for that?
Not yet.
You have any special?
I promise, man.
Quick, can you pause? That's when I started to realize it was coming back.
Yeah.
You can tell just in my tone compared to the set.
Yeah.
Usually I feel like I can be funny.
Well, and in your set, your voice is all shaky. And shit.
I felt like around this time I could say anything and get a response.
Yeah.
And now I'm just waiting for an opportunity.
Well, and this is where you strike.
I am not dude. I fucked up running here. You know how much? When's the last time I ran?
What?
People, let's be serious.
You fucked what?
I fucking killed my fucking lung, my kidney. You know
what do you mean?
I'm pretty sure I got osteoporosis running over here.
How do you have osteoporosis?
I'm telling you, I was high-kneeing it. I'm telling you, dude. I was trudging over here.
You were running over
here? That hurts me.
Mike started talking shit.
Yeah.
I'm gonna be honest with you. You've hurt me. This guy's an animal. Jesus.
Wait.
Out of the trees like a Keebler elf. Jesus Christ.
Yeah, the Keebler elf. There we go.
Dude, it did catch me off guard though, because I was just starting to feel my confidence come back.
You were like, what?
And I'm describing a scenario, and he's like, "No fucking way."
No, you didn't.
I was like, "Oh shit."
This guy's a madman, God, I'm telling you.
You are the funniest unfunny person I've ever seen in my entire life.
Think that,
this is a fucking anomaly in the history of the show. He is both extremely not funny and extremely fucking funny at the same time.
You grab the biggest kid and make him do a 40-yard dash, and then say you got 60 seconds, Tony. I was hanging on. Okay, I'm gonna be honest with you. I had a kid tell his girlfriend or his brother once, his mom's so fat Thanos had to snap twice. Those kids are crazy.
Can you pause it right there? So I got so embarrassed by that bit. So that is a thing that I really did hear in like when I was at the store.
Yeah.
But I guess that's like a common like shit talk bit. And I didn't mean it like it was my bit. Like it was a true experience where I saw these two kids talking shit.
Yeah.
And one of them pulled that out. Some people came after me in the comments. I did not mean to say that that was like my piece right there. It was just something I saw that was hilarious.
And you were just talking about it.
Yeah, I'm telling you, Tony.
I'm telling you, Tony.
Tony,
I'm telling you.
I'm serious.
You need to get T-shirts made. Tony, I'm telling you. Can I just call you that? That should be your stage name. Brandon Michael's so boring. You should change it to Tony, I'm telling you.
Oh, gee.
First name Tony, last name I'm telling you.
When Tony asks, you deliver. So here it is, the AntiShowShow Tony, I'm telling you t-shirt. Here it is, coined by Tony Hinchcliffe himself from the Kill Tony episode featuring Brandon Michael. Here it is, the Kill Tony t-shirt featuring Tony. I'm telling you.
Tony, I'm telling you, and I swear to God, and I wouldn't swear to God if he was here, but I swear to him right now in real life. I mean, the figure of speech, not the actual thing. I would never do that to the Lord and Savior Jesus.
I'm not too religious. I do enjoy watching Passion of the Christ backwards, though. Sometimes it's so nice to watch those Romans help Jesus get down from there. I'm not a fucking shithead, sir.
Yeah. Can we pause it? So there's a backstory to that bit.
Yeah.
When I tell you guys that was a fresh bit. I wrote that a week before for a show I did in Mineral Wells, Texas.
Oh, really?
Yeah, and I used it like, I was like, oh, I'll give this one a shot. That was the only time I had ever used it. It did well there, too. But when he's talking, man, I'm just praying that he gives me something I can hit. And the second he said religious, I was like, we're going to see how well this works.
I love it. Yeah, and you give a little bow.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
I got to get you out of here, dude. I give you a big joke book already?
No, I appreciate it.
You got it. You're just too silly.
You like that? It's in there.
Michael. Brandon Michael, or as I'm going to call him from now on, Tony, I'm telling you. The Kill Tony debut of Tony, last name, I'm telling you. It's a wild show.
An experience?
Yeah. So
it was wild. I wish I could express to you guys too how visceral that drum is when they hit that shit behind you.
Yeah, when you're actually kicking it, and they're like, oh, that's right, motherfucker.
Yeah, no, it definitely gives you a rush of momentum. But I'm not gonna lie to you guys, it was very surreal when you come through that curtain. Yeah. And like I said, I had full confidence till I went to speak, and I was like, "This is just gonna be a disaster."
Yeah.
But a large part of me there was like, I'm just gonna try to run through this minute. Yeah. And pray that they give me something I can hit in this interview. And fortunately, it led to this.
We got a large joke book. It hasn't been filled out, but
it's more of a decorative piece.
Yeah, there's not lines, which I need lines. I need to have organization, but it's not mine, so it doesn't matter. So what has happened since then?
Oh, it's been kind of crazy. I sold a lot of shirts from that, like initially.
Yeah.
And I feel like people have an idea I exist when I go to do mics now. That's been kind of cool.
Yeah, so like you can get on some shows now?
Yeah, it's been pretty fun. I'm hoping to go back. I feel like it would be kind of a cool thing. And I promise I'm going to go up there with oxygen in the lungs.
Yeah.
So if I go up there and bomb, you guys can tear me to shreds, but I like my chances.
Just bring an oxygen tank.
Yeah, I'm going to go... I'm going to go up there the whole nine. Yeah, no question.
I think that works. I think that's a good little system.
But yeah, that was crazy, dude. That was my first time ever seeing that.
Really?
And it was just as bad as I thought it might be.
Yeah.
I was like, oh, jeez.
Remember to like and subscribe.
Oh, yeah, please.
Thanks for watching. So our next segment, and I think that's pretty amazing because that was also a reason that we started getting together because I'd stopped working at the comedy club, but then this popped.
Oh, yeah. Remember when you fired me?
Yeah, I remember when I fired you.
Kevin was my boss at a club.
Do you remember when I hired you?
Yeah, no, Kevin hired me and fired me.
Yeah, I
did. I think in 2 months.
Yeah, just like a parent, I brought you into this world, and I
Yeah,
can
you
take
took
you
me
out.
out. Yeah.
Yeah, but I think we were both better for it.
Yeah,
at the
no,
end of the day.
it never was an issue in our relationship. I don't
Yeah, and you still got to go back, and
yeah, they rehired me, and then Kevin quit.
Yeah, and yeah,
Yeah, it was a wild thing.
whatever.
But yeah, no, that led to the show, so I'm thankful.
That led to the show.
I'm
so
thankful
fuck
for
it.
that for sure.
Yeah, so fuck it all. So now we're about to go to break time, and we're going to talk about. We're going to have a little rendition of the coin. This is the second half of the first half of Chapter 4. Because Chapter 4 is broken up into 4 parts. So if that's not confusing, we're going to start you right into the middle of the episode, too, and there's no lead-in. But yeah, Jake is doing some stuff in the Pacific Palisades. He is possessed by a coin that shook in his hand when he got it at a gas station. And he's killed several people that have mildly offended him. Throughout his life, and he seems to be sexually attracted to some women, and he's about to do a birthday party from like the Christian Slater type person.
Okay.
Yeah, so all right, here we go with break time. Then Johnny walked off. Jake started performing again until it was time to leave. By that time, Carolyn had made it back with a few items she bought. Jake was getting his equipment together, and Carolyn walked over and asked if he needed any help. Do you need any help? Yes, I do. Thanks. Okay, what do you want me to do? Help me put my equipment in your car, and then we can go over to this crazy little restaurant I know and get a bite to eat. Okay. Great. I have a little appetite. Okay. Good. Me too. Treat is on me. They have some good food there. Good. I can't hardly wait. When they got to her car, Jay complimented Carolyn on how nice her car is. She have a mid-sized powder blue convertible BMW. Jake and Carolyn working together to put Jake's equipment in her car. Carolyn's car was parked in her parking structure. When they were done, they started walking towards the restaurant not too far from where he was performing. Went in and had a seat. While waiting for the waiter, they started having a conversation with one another. I had a good day. Good. One guy gave me his business card. He wants me to perform at a party. I told him that I liked the idea and location of the party, and that I would give him a call for all the details. That sounds great. I think you should follow through with it. I think I will. I'll let you know what's going on and if everything is okay. I would like for you to give me a little help and a ride to transport my equipment to the function. Of course, I would be honored to. Okay. Good. They sat and ate, enjoying each other's company, talking about different things. It was a very comfortable setting for the both of them. After they were through eating, they sat a while talking before it was time for them to go. They proceeded to exit out of the restaurant to Carolyn's car on the way to walking towards her car. Carolyn thanked Jake for the dinner and having a wonderful time. Jake replied, "You're welcome. It was my pleasure, and thank you." Carolyn dropped Jake home and helped him with bringing his equipment to and inside his apartment. While inside, she was standing at the front door, but briefly looked around and said, "You have a nice place." "Thank you. I would invite you to stay, but we can set a date later for you to come over. Then we can spend more time together." "That's fine with me." Jake embraced her and gave her a kiss on the cheek and said, "Thanks for everything, and have a safe trip home." "And thank you. I had a really good time. I will be safe." Carolyn departed. Jake closed the door behind her and locked it. He picked up his equipment, a piece at a time, which was sitting by the front door, and proceeded to put everything away. He turned on the TV, sat, and relaxed for a while. Then, he retrieved the business card of Johnny Wilcox out of his wallet and gave him a call, phone ringing 4 times. Johnny's wife answers.
Hello.
Yes, may I speak to Mr. Johnny Wilcox?
Hold on 1 second, and let me get him. May I ask who's calling?
Yes, Jake Wilson. We met on the promenade, and he wanted me to perform for his daughter's upcoming birthday party.
Oh, yes. Good. I am her mother.
Oh, good. Pleased to talk to you.
Same here. Hold on a second, and let me get him.
Okay, thanks.
Hello. Jake, how are you?
I'm great. How are you?
Everything's good. So, can you do the party?
Yes, I think I can. Can you give me the details?
Okay. It's for my daughter, as you know. Her name is Jessie, and she's turning 18. She loves your kind of music, but she don't know who you are, and she never heard you play. It will be a treat for her and for her friends. For 3 hours, take your breaks when you want, and I'll pay you $200 an hour, flat rate. The day of the party, which is a week from now, on July 1st, which is her birthday, and it will fall on a Saturday. We'll start at 7 p.m. and go until 10 p.m. The day of the party, call me, and I will give you directions on how to get here. Sounds good?
Yes, everything sounds good. I'll give you a call on July 1 in the morning for directions.
Okay, good. Take care, and talk to you then.
Okay, I will. You too. Bye.
Okay, bye.
Jake called Carolyn to tell her about the gig and to ask a few questions. Phone ringing.
Hello?
In a sensual and sexy tone. Hello, Carolyn.
Yes. Who is it?
It's Jake. Wow, you sound good. I am happy to see you made it home safe.
Oh, hi, Jake. Yes, I did make it here safe. Thanks. How are you? What's up?
I'm good. I was calling to let you know that I took that birthday party gig. It's on July 1st from 7 to 10 p.m. on a Saturday.
That's good.
I'm going to earn $600 for 3 hours work.
Wow, that's great.
But Carolyn, I might need a ride to get there and back.
Okay, that's fine. Just call me and let me know what you want me to do ahead of time so I can be available.
Okay, thanks, sweetheart. I appreciate it very much. Will do. I will call ahead of time and let you know. And thanks again.
You're welcome. No worries.
Okay, good. We'll talk to you soon. Be safe.
Okay, you too. Bye.
Okay, bye. That's the kitchen, pointing to his right, and that's the restroom, pointing to his left.
Nice, nice. I like your place.
Thanks, Kevin. Kevin.
Never knew you were such a good hot girl.
Oh man, that was a fun chapter. The phone call, the audio production is really, really amped up.
Yeah, I know. I noticed. I was poking through my gym shorts.
Yeah, that was pretty fun. And there's nothing scary about that episode.
Dude, I was waiting the whole time. I'm like, there's going to be some weird turn here.
Nothing at all is scary. It's just a bunch of planning.
Yeah, that is true. It's an itinerary.
Yeah, Saturday, 7 to 10 p.m.
July 1.
Yeah, we got it. Good. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. 3 bags full. Yeah, so the coin is popping off. It is what's hot in these streets. We're going to start releasing these coin clips as videos, too, for you guys to watch, and or for none of you to potentially watch. Because the algorithm will not give a shit about those.
Oh yeah, that's going to be in the archives.
Yeah, that'll be something.
That's the lore.
Be a deep cut fucking thing for us. So it'll be like, yeah, oh yeah, you remember when they did the coin? And be like, no, yeah, that might be it. So yeah, that was the coin this week. I think great fucking episode. We're really the production value is really amping up for.
I feel like coming on.
The sound design is fucking great. That's Mike Doge. Shout out to
Mike,
to DJ Stride. DJ Stride. Okay, let's go into show and tell and see what's up with these vids. Ooh, I love that little transition.
Yeah, flying through the sky, little Einsteins.
Little Einsteins flying through the sky. So this is show and tell, where we show each other our favorite wacky and weird internet videos that we find through doom scrolling and trying to get away from our respective realities.
I'm excited about this week. I found some pretty silly ones I think you're gonna like.
I think we've got a good little lineup. I think we got 10 full vids, so let's check them out. Let's see what the first one is. Look at that, dude. That is so cool to me.
This guy's a genius.
Yeah, you lose an eyeball and you gain a flashlight. Yeah, how friggin' cool is that?
Did I know with my luck, if I did that the second I actually need it, like the battery would die?
Yeah, you'd be done.
Yeah, oh, fuck. Oh, I just got this fucking hole in my head.
Yeah, and you'd have to have what if your plug for the charging hole got stuck in your eye socket in some weird spot?
Oh, no.
Yeah, that can't be a working eyeball.
That guy's a genius, though. I give him props. That's pretty impressive.
That's a pretty dope situation. Yeah, I thought it was cool, like slowly becoming cyborgs. Yeah, if you
Elon would love that.
Man, if you could see through it and it had the light bulb.
Oh, yeah.
Man, that'd be cool. Yeah, like Cyborg from DC. Okay, this is Brandon's video. Let's see what it is. Oh, yeah. Oh, no. This one's my favorite part, where he's doing it on his face. And then we jerks him off a little bit. That's pretty great. Yeah. Oh, man.
I just thought that one was silly.
Yeah.
That one made me laugh.
That one's a pretty good one. That just shows you, the power of technology and what it can do for you.
And the downside if you hit the wrong button.
Yeah, if you hit the wrong button, it's gonna jerk you off. Maybe that's hitting the right button. Who knows? So let's check out our next vid, and it is. Oh, this is fun. Okay, they're out in the backyard. He's introducing backyard wrestling. Let's go. Very tough, very tough. Okay. This can't go wrong.
I was thinking the same.
Wrong at all.
Oh!
So I wanted to make sure to pause at this moment.
He turned himself into a Hey, gosh.
I saw my O face.
He turned him into the OK sign.
Oh, my God. Yeah. He just became a lowercase b.
Unbelievable.
Yeah, so he finishes up, and everybody's just like, oh, no. And like, do you see how slow he is to react? Just like, oh, Bill, you done destroyed your legs, Bill.
It's probably my favorite one you've ever showed me.
Yeah, so
Can we watch that one more time?
Of course.
I have to see that again.
All right, let's see him again. Okay, let's see if this is ahead.
The confidence. Oh my God. It doesn't get any better. Oh my God.
Oh man, replay of the day. Replay
Yeah,
of the
that one's
day.
good, dude.
Oh man. Okay, that one will go in the best ofs this year.
Yeah, that's quality, dude.
Okay, so that was the back bend. Let's check out this next one. This is from the makers of Old Greg.
Your house? You've been in my house.
It doesn't really work like that. I'll see you later, yeah? What are you doing? You just stabbed yourself in the leg with a biro.
Someone came in and stabbed me when you were looking away.
I didn't see anyone.
Mapuska.
You can't speak like that.
It was a Nazi. It was a Nazi man. Oh.
Okay, we need to make sure there's a little bit of a pause in case we get struck for this, since this is directly a TV show. But yeah, he did just say the N-word, but the other one, the one that YouTube doesn't like. But yeah, let's keep it going because I'm into this.
Oh, danger. Oh, take out the virus, sir. Oh, you're like King Arthur. Okay, if you're going, then can you do me one last favor?
What?
Bludgeon my face in. Kill me. Pull me apart like soft bread. Punch me in the tits. Destroy me. Twist my head clean off and put me to sleep with your kind boots, Mr. Fancy Man.
Look, I couldn't do that, all right? These are new boots. They cost a lot of money. I'll see you around, yeah?
I'll just slit my own throat and bleed to death here. It's nice to have met you, Mr. Kindface.
I just thought that one was so insane. And I know
that is so nuts.
I know you like that Old Greg guy. So
Oh man, yeah, that's the Mighty Boosh. I forget that guy's name. Noel something. He's a great guy. Makes very funny videos. Yeah, that was really fun. You definitely got the right stuff for something I would like. So let's check this out.
There's a very low percentage of this that is smiles and glory holes. Very low. There's a very low percentage of this that is smiles and glory holes.
Oh,
so
Jerry,
is basically admitting that there's, this is not a glory hole. This team is not a glory hole, and that's what's wrong with it.
Metaphors.
I
would have never expected Jerry to pull out the glory hole.
Yeah.
Oh my, I like that one. That one's silly.
Yeah. I'm so happy I found it, and I'm guarantee it's been taken off the internet. I recorded that one immediately. Yeah. This is not it. Let's just find out.
Very low percentage.
Very low percentage of glory hole for this.
Half chub. That's crazy.
Yeah. Total man, Jerry. Don't tell people. Robert Kraft already got. You shouldn't get got too.
Who's next?
Who's next, buddy? Apparently it's time to stand.
Fucking Quaaludes! You can take all the fucking cocaine, marijuana, and all them fucking designer drugs they make today and stick them up your fucking ass!
Okay.
I think that's me in like 10 years.
I hope not. Right?
I think that I'm not too far from the sun there.
I hope the show is no longer existing if you become that man.
No, I like that guy. I thought he was a sweetheart.
That guy was pretty awful. So it's like just anger for no reason.
That's my favorite kind.
Yeah, so that was Quaaludes. Make sure to write in the comments whether or not you like that guy. All right, here it is. Our next video coming up. This is an up-and-coming pop star. I think you'll hear the story here.
Day 19 of posting my song Key to My Heart until it blows up.
You are the key to my heart, my heart, my heart. You are the key to my heart, my heart, my heart.
I wanted to let you know how much this probably cost.
That's insane.
This video was so expensive. My pause button didn't work. But where'd it go?
He looks like you remember Bruno? He has like Bruno in his
my song Key to My Heart until
here, like over here, he gets in water. He does like David Blaine shit. Check this out. Look at that.
Without you, I'll be locked away for.
So he must have. So we've got a dance troupe that needed to be paid. Okay, you've got this location. You've got the rooftop location. Okay, then there's the there we've got the drone shot.
Oh, no.
So we had a drone shot we needed to add to the production budget. Okay, now we're over here. That's the same location, but tilted to the side.
Hey, at least he's saving money on sleeves.
He definitely doesn't have any sleeves, and he doesn't need. Oh, that's another location. Maybe that's the first one that we saw, just dressed differently. But then the water, we've got water and the jail. So we've got 4 different locations, and we've got a drone shot, and this is like bad Backstreet Boys.
This was a wild one.
Yeah, so I just wanted to show you this because coming from production, I know how much like ballpark, like this would be really expensive to make. He spent so much money on this. Okay, let's just finish it out. Let's see what Drowning. Oh my God.
That's an unbelievable video.
Isn't that incredible?
Yeah.
Yeah, so somebody spent like $20,000 to $50,000 trying to make their dreams come true. And this was day 19 of him posting every day.
That's
I
so
wonder when he
insane.
gave up.
Yeah, I'm curious too. I'd like to know the lore there.
I'd love to. Yeah, so that should be something we investigate. Maybe we'll have like our own our show and tell deep dives where we investigate.
Oh, I'm down.
One of these videos. That one seems like it'd be.
If we ever
really
get big
interesting.
enough, I want to reach out to some of these guys.
Oh, and
just
interview them.
Yeah, just see what's going on.
Where
out
we
there.
have a show and tell where they show and tell us.
100%.
Do you have any do you have any other footage? Okay, so that was Key to My Heart by some fucking guy. And then this is Brandon's video. I think this has to do with medical biology.
You came to the right person, my boy. Okay, let's do this.
Okay.
I need something to crack his head open with. I found it. This won't hurt one bit.
Oh, shit.
Ah, damn. I killed him. Fuck. Next patient, bring him in. All right, you came to the right man. Don't worry, I'm a professional. I got my license about 15 minutes ago. Got about like 26 minutes of doctor's training. I got this. Just need to crack open that head. Come on. Just like a boiled egg. There we go. See that brain? Oh.
Uh-oh.
Okay. There go that brain. Come down, come down. Okay, cool. All right, where's that other brain? Here we go. Here's the other brain. Gently,
We're doing
gently.
a brain transplant in a truck.
There we go. Oh, no. Whoa. Okay. Oh, fuck. Oh, hey, bro, slow down. Oh, fuck. Ain't no other brain in here? Sir. Okay. Hell yeah, the brain you have is pretty nice, man. Nice, pink, strong. Ain't nothing wrong with that, man. You can keep on living with that. Just shut. No. This way you won't feel no pain,
he's still
man.
living.
Oh, fuck. I stung myself. I don't feel so good.
I would love to do some of this kind of streaming too.
Yeah, I do too. I just saw that and thought it was so silly.
I think that's lovely. I really like that. My friend has an Apple Vision Pro.
Really?
And I could see him fucking around with something
Yeah,
like that.
no, that's badass.
That's pretty fun. Well, that was really cool. Now we've got this one. Let's check it out. Okay. Oh. So it's just like some Legos fighting and shooting each other. And I thought it was fun because a lot of these Lego movies are just like them, being like, hi, hello, I'm Darth Vader and shit.
Now that you mention it.
So like that was the most Quentin Tarantino of Lego stop action movies I could find.
Yeah, no, I think that fits the bill.
Yeah, okay. So if Tarantino made a Lego film is what we'll title that. Okay, so now we've got This is Brandon's. Let's check
Hey,
it out.
baby, don't mess around because she loves me so. And this I know.
This one I know is going to get struck. We're definitely getting struck for this.
But does she really wanna? But can't stand to see
Jesus,
me
come
walk
on.
out that
I didn't know if it was trademarked. I thought it was just somebody.
Oh, this has got to be. This is Hey Ya. But that's like some emo guy doing the song.
Yeah, that's why I wasn't sure, because it's like a cover.
It's definitely a cover, but I do think that his Benjamin or Andre 3000 hair is pretty great.
Yeah, no, we can end it there then. I don't want us to get too struck.
Okay.
But I just thought it looked silly. I like this turtle with the little cut.
Here we can just scrub through a little bit. That's a pretty nice little still for
that's
that
a profile
guy.
picture.
Yeah, like that's for somebody who loves turtles, Outcast, and poker.
Yeah, 100%.
Yeah, so that's pretty fun. Okay, so now we're at our last video of the day. This was one of my favorites that I'd seen this week. I doubt it's real, but let's check it out.
Mom, Emily's having her baby. Can you please come help me? I don't know what I'm doing. I got home from work today, and Emily shows me this.
Look at that pregnancy test. He wrote pregnancy.
Oh, no.
Pregnancy test she claims she took earlier today. I don't know if that pregnancy test is legit. I don't know why she would lie to me. She's never lied to me before. Emily's pregnant. We are going to have another kid.
This man claims he got his plastic girlfriend pregnant.
I got home from work today to find out that Emily is in labor. The doctor cannot get here anytime soon. I'm going to have to deliver this baby myself. I've never really delivered a mannequin baby.
He's freaking out and needs help ASAP to deliver the baby.
Mom! Emily's having her baby. Can you please come help me? I don't know what I'm doing. Yes, the mannequin mom.
Yes, the mannequin mom.
Can we just say this is the hat that guy wore earlier in the video?
Is very fitting.
That's like exactly the type of hat I would imagine somebody to be in this circumstance.
Yeah, it's a propeller hat kind of puts you in mannequin daddy realm.
I agree.
Okay, so here we go.
She's having her baby. Damn it. Okay, Emily. Mom don't want to help. We're going to have to do this on our own.
Mom don't want to help because you're not a fucking human.
Baby girl with 3 legs. Oh, wait. Never mind. It's a boy. 2 legs. He's blessed like his daddy.
So this man has a very large penis, and his baby also has one.
Genetics.
So much that he thought it was a girl with 3 legs. So I think that's impressive for any plastic child.
Yeah, no, I agree.
Where do you? I don't want to know where you make one of those. Okay, but okay, what else? Let's. Are we gonna see the baby?
Hey, you. Here's my little baby. There he is. Look at him. Just like his daddy. He looks just like me.
Don't he? So it looks like the milkman came in and it was black.
Yeah, I think the stork dropped off the wrong kid.
Yeah, sorry. I think you went to the deal bin.
The mannequin baby and mom are both doing fine.
That's little Shawnee. Right there. That's little Shawnee.
Yeah,
So,
what an experience.
What'd you think about that?
I feel like I see so many guys like this guy when I go to like the grocery store.
To the grocery store?
Oh,
grocery
yeah.
store is where I see a lot of ladies.
Oh, no. I've seen a couple mannequin
men?
Parents in there, yeah.
Mannequin families.
Yeah, no, that guy's wild.
Yeah, that was...
I am curious to see if it's a bit.
I would imagine it's a bit, especially with that propeller hat and the pregnancy test.
I think the propeller hat is what that gave it away, but I really like it.
There's really no way that can be real.
No, if it is though, I really enjoy it either way.
Yeah, I hope he's real. For everybody's sake, please be an honest influencer.
Yeah, no, I agree.
Yeah, just hope it's not a bit, and because news covered that.
Really?
Well, that was that like.
Oh yeah, that's must
bullshit.
be CNN. I couldn't imagine.
Yeah, that was CNN's subsidiaries.
Yeah.
So that's our show for the week. That's what we got for you.
It's a fun show.
Yeah, it was a good time. I enjoyed myself.
I did too.
Yeah. Oh, we didn't record the episode, so we're gonna have to wait to edit stuff. But whatever, we do our thing. Well, thanks for coming on down. Make sure to like and subscribe. It really help out.
And subscribe.
Comment, like, subscribe. Turn on that motherfucking bell, dog.
Yeah.
All right. And one of these for the road.
Bundle Ruski, Bundle Ruski, Bundle Ruski, Bundle Ruski do. Bundle Ruski, Bundle Ruski, Bundle Ruski, Bundle Ruski do. Bundle Ruski, Bundle Ruski, Bundle Ruski, Bundle Ruski do. Bundle Ruski.
Even the Bundle Ruski.
Bundle Ruski, it's something special, and I think that everybody needs to be a part of it.
That is the show, guys. Hope you enjoyed. Like, comment, and subscribe.
All right. Check you guys later.
Thank you.